and we have these mountains that we take for granted. We find it difficult to climb these mountains. Those people who have the desire to climb on mountains, I met one individual and I asked him whether he exercised. He says, what I like to do, I don't exercise on the ground. I like to go uphill, because through that I can build more stamina. So there are some people who like to climb on mountains. And you've probably heard many have attempted to climb the Mount Everest. Some have been successful, others haven't. But it takes so much attention to detail. You've got to plan your journey, and others are unsuccessful. How many people die as a result of their failure? And you have few people that have attempted that. So these mountains, which are supposed to be powerful creations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, again, on the day of judgment, what will happen? They will be flying around like fluffed up wool. وَتَكُونُ الْجِبَالُ كَالْإِهْنِ الْمَنْفُوشِ. And the mountains will be like fluffed up wool. So these powerful heavenly bodies, these things that we have on the earth, supporting the earth to make sure that they don't shake, all these things on the day of judgment, they will have no value. What will have value? What will have value? And it's important for us to ponder over these things, because if we ponder over these things, we will realize that we are going to have to go for judgment in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is an inevitable fact. It's not these powerful bodies. It is not our powerful bodies. Who are we in comparison to the people of Ad, the people of Thamud? They were powerful. The shortest of them were approximately 160 feet tall, and the tall ones were 100 feet tall. That's how big they were. Today, nowadays, we consider somebody who's 6 foot tall to be very tall. Somebody who is a bit taller will be 6.5 feet, and somebody who is 7 feet tall will probably take selfies with him. And we'll probably tell our colleagues and friends or anybody passing by that I want to stand next to him. Can you take an image of me? And then the image will be taken, and then we'll send it to our friends and families, and we'll say, look, I stood next to this guy, he was 7 feet tall. So it's a wonder. But the people of Ad, they were up to 100 feet tall. But when the time came, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala destroyed them. So the physical power, the physical strength, the strength that we can see, the strength that we can perceive, that in reality is not the real power, the real strength. The real power and real strength is what we have to show in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the day of judgment. وَمَا تُقَدِّمُوا لِأَنفُسِكُمْ مِنْ خَيْرٍ تَجِدُوهُ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ. Whatever good you have sent forth for yourselves, you will find it with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if you have done righteous deeds, if you have performed your 5 daily prayers, if you gave zakat to the poor and needy, if you gave in charity, then you will be successful.